Right now I want to talk about the hip hinge and why it's so important. So what is the hip hinge? Set my bike down. So if you're familiar with weightlifting, you know that a deadlift, we're hinging from the waist, whether we're doing a stiff leg deadlift or Romania deadlift, or hinging and then dropping down into our standard deadlift. The hip hinge is really important because it's going to allow us to make sure that our weight is centered between both of our tires. So you'll notice that if you've ever been riding and you're going downhill really fast and you start to get tall, you might have lost control of that front tire. Maybe you watched out in a corner or it hit a rock and you just lost control of the bike. If I keep this hip hinge so that I'm riding in this nice, aggressive position where I've got my weight heavy through my feet, as well as my chest dropping down to get low, I've now got good traction and good control of the front of my bike. So if I were to be on my bike, let's say I'm just standing over top of it, hinging forward, now I've got lots of traction and lots of control to be able to weave around rocks, roots, take some really fast turns or corners by leaning my bike without losing control. So again, if I'm here on my bike, my hip hinge looks like this. From the front, hinging over, now I've got all kinds of control and stability. It can be a little scary to maintain this hip hinge or this forward position, but very, very important. Again, why? Traction control and ability to control the front tire. So we want to be a little bit heavier in our hands when we need to steer through some tight switchbacks or when we're going to try to rail our bike around a fast corner by leaning the bike. So again, hip hinge, nice and tall. I'm hinging forward. My back is flat. All I'm doing is dropping my chest down right here. Nice aggressive position. So I challenge you, if you haven't been riding in a good hip hinge, start and see what happens on trail. I bet you'll have a lot more confidence and a lot more fun.